Good afternoon. My name is Deja Davis, aka Deja Savad, and I would like to just give you 10 tips or words of advice personally from me on how to live your best life. And I know it's pretty hard to live your best life when it feels like the world is against you. And so much is going on in the world that it's just hard to stay positive and just have a good mindset. It's not safe to go out in public to grocery stores, to your church, to you can't even be safe at home these days. So it makes it very hard to find comfort in living a happy and blessed life. More harmful drugs are on the rise that are man-made, that people are overdosing from. Bullying is taking effect, more suicides, mental illness is not being taken seriously. Problems are just coming and coming and coming. Law enforcement, they're not to be trusted. Politics are not fair. What else? And families aren't close anymore. You can't even go home these days and express your feelings and your cares with your loved ones because families are not close knit, and they're not close knit anymore. So it's just hard to live your best life. But I have a few tips that I wrote down for you, and I hope that it is able to help you to sustain the best life that you can obtain. But it's all in your mind. So let's see. Da, 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 da. And by the way, like I said, I'm Deja Davis, aka Deja Savad. Please make sure you go subscribe to my website at www.dejasavad.com. That's DEJASIVAD.com. So, let's see. Number one, figure out how you can improve your community, schools, jail systems, corporations, etc. It starts with you. You have to be the bigger person. You have to be the one to step your foot out there on faith and do what's right for your life. And once you start doing things for others and for yourself to improve the world in general, it's going to become a better place. Sounds cliche, but it's true. It only takes one person, and if each person does their part, now we have a whole United State of America. So let's all get on one state of mind and do our part in society, and things will get better slowly but surely. Number two, figure out who you are and what you believe in right now. You don't have next year, you don't have tomorrow, you don't have another second. You need to figure out who you are. You can't wake up every day and one day you're a Christian, and then one day you want to live your life as a thotty McThot. I'm just saying, choose who you want to be. Now, that's something hard, and it's something that you're going to have to work on daily. But that's why I didn't say you have to be who you are right now, but you need to start. You need to figure it out. And once you figure it out, work on yourself every day so you can be the person that you want to be. Number three, know that life will be hard and that you cannot control others with your personal expectations, but you can control your mind and actions. That's like the same thing, you guys. Sometimes, we expect for, family and friends when we're in like a financial bind, or, when life just hits us hard like it does for everyone, we expect people to lift us up, which that would be nice, but sometimes you can't do that to others. You have to stand on your own 2 feet, and you have to work hard to not be a burden on others and to live your best life, and not while you're trying to live your best life, don't tarnish someone else's. Try to be considerate of others, and don't overstep your boundaries. And some people are just filled with evil. You can't change that about some people. Like, some people, they don't want to change. They're comfortable with being miserable. You have to be okay with them wanting to be who they are, and you have to remain in your right state of mind and still do what you have to do. Number 4, face the fact that our earthly bodies will die. We are going to die one day. And you have to realize that there's nothing you can do about it. I think that's one thing, we all kind of walk around in fear. Like I said, we can't trust law enforcement. We can't trust normal civilians. We can't go anywhere. So you kind of feel unsafe. And you feel unsafe because you want to continue to live and you're not ready to die, or you just don't want to die in a certain way. And you have to realize, or something that I have realized, I'm going to die one day. And I don't know how, so why am I going to stress about it? I'm just going to continue to live my best life. And when that time comes, hey, it is what it is. I personally believe that I'm going to heaven when that time comes. So that's my main focus, to get to heaven. It's not, oh, let me try to stay alive. Let me try to stay alive. I ain't got time for that stress. Just let's get to heaven. Or hell, wherever you want to go. Just don't stress. Let's see. Number 5, realize that you do not have to use not having a diploma or degree as an excuse not to stay current on worldly events, and to be educated. Most people, society kind of puts it on a lot of millennials and everyone that you have to go to school, you have to go to school, you have to go to school. It is best that you go to school, but if you so happen not to go to school and you are still a working civilian and you're not causing any trouble, it is okay to be educated in your field of choice, and it is okay to be educated on what is going on around you. You need to know about politics. You need to know about your education system. You need to know about things that are going on around you. You have to know. That's common sense, but that's something that I struggled with. And, I'm only 23, so I'm learning that every day I need to be educated. I need to learn something new every day. I need to be in the know-how. And you should too. Number 6, budget. A lot of people are in debt, and we all have to take responsibility for why we're in debt. And we can't blame it on other people. Some of us can, but majority of us, we cannot blame our financial situations on others. So just budget, spend wisely, save. That's it. I'm going to say on that, because like I said, I still struggle with it, but I at least know that that's a struggle, and I am doing what I have to do to work on that. So it's a process. Get it done. Number 7, build positive relationships with others and do not place your irresponsible problems on others. Again, that goes to say, do not place your burdens on others. We've already talked about this. Just don't be a burden. Like, don't expect for people to tend to your every need, to tend to your feelings. You can't do that. We're all human. We all have problems. We all have feelings, and we have to respect one another and not overstep boundaries. Number 8, love those that obviously hate themselves without the easy spirit of pettiness that resides in all of us. So we all know that we can be a B word, and we all know that we can get a little petty. We all have bad sides to us, but you have to learn how to kind of humble yourself. Some people, they just want you to get mad. They want to see you unhappy, baby. Don't let them. If you know when you go around a certain person, it's just like at my job, it's a lot of people that I just don't care for. Now, when I go in there, am I finna, walk around being mad all day and, just unhappy? No, I'm not. Because I don't have time for that. I have too much purpose on my life to entertain negativity. So, if you know someone is just waiting on your downfall and they just want to see you unhappy, and they go do everything to make sure that you're unhappy because they petty, don't stoop down to their level. Just the best thing that I could have learned in elementary school is to walk away. You have to walk away, and if you don't walk away, then deal with it and don't entertain it. Just don't entertain negativity. You don't have time. You really don't. No one has time, so don't do it. Number 9, set boundaries for yourself and do not disrespect someone else's boundaries. It's very clear. Respect others. Everyone's boundaries and customs and way of life is different from yours. That's why it's important to educate yourself so you can be in the know-how. And if you just want to stay in the house and you just don't want to come in contact with anyone, do you, boo. I don't suggest that, but look, just respect others and respect to yourself and come up with some boundaries. And number 10, take some time to appreciate everything good in life. I just named a lot of bad things that we as a society has to endure on a daily basis. And that's not even the half of it. That's just a few things. But good things do happen. Bad things happen. But on the flip side, good things happen. So you have to embrace it, and you have to look for it. If you just look for negative things to happen every day, that's what's going to happen. It's going to stand out. But if you take time out of your days, at the end of your night, before you go to bed, and just think, you know what, I woke up today. That milkshake from Chick-fil-A was good. That lady said I look pretty today. That made me feel good. Just think of everything that makes you personally happy, not what someone else, don't think of what makes everyone else happy, but whatever makes you happy, think about those things throughout the day. At the end of the night, just be happy. That's it. And that was 10, but I'm just going to add a bonus. If you want an extra dose of blessings and happiness, I highly suggest that you follow Christ. I do, and when I tell you, he's peaceful, and it's hard to believe, but when blessings start coming through and you start putting all your burdens and your cares and all of that hurt that you hold inside, when you give it to somebody like him, he gonna take care of you. And I'm trying to tell you, peace of mind is the best thing to have, and he will give it to you if you let him. It's your choice. Now, he gonna be there for you whenever you ready, but you gotta give yourself away to him, and he is not gonna ask for too much. So if you want a little bit of extra dose of Jesus, I'm just telling you, hit me up. Go on my website, subscribe, inbox me. If you want to know a little bit more about him, I'll tell you my testimony, whatever you want to know. But I just want you to be happy. But your girl is at work, on break, and I got to get my bag. So I love y'all. Again, this is Deja Savad. Follow me at Deja Savad, LLC. DejaSivad.com. Have a nice day, and I love y'all. Peace and blessings. Stay happy, stay blessed, and do not be stressed.